Hello, Eric Jacobson here. Welcome to E-Jazz Studio. That is a night I'll never forget, playing with the legendary Tom Harrell. In those moments, you're not thinking, you're just playing. You're trying to make flow of everything. But to get to that level, you have to be able to have a serious practice routine. A lot of you might be transcribing solos or reading solos, but if that is all, there's a huge missed opportunity to continue and level up in your playing. I'm excited to show you my S.H.E.D method in today's lesson. The S.H.E.D method turns your practice into a revolving door, giving you a lifelong roadmap for exactly what to practice and how to internalize forever. All right, let's dive in. The first one is S, and this stands for select. This is a process of active listening and transcribing. This could be a 4-bar phrase, a whole solo, a 1-bar phrase. You could be getting this from listening to records, from YouTube. You could check out a transcription book. What I am selecting is something I was checking out, and I saw a video of Tom Harrell playing Speak Low. He played this one small phrase, and I wanted to check it out what it was. We're going to listen to this real quick. Let's check it out. I call it ear candy. I wanted to find out what it was, so I transcribed it. I'm able to play that on my horn. So let's try to play this by listening to Tom play it a few times. We're going to take it down slowly. Check it out. All right, now you're able to play it on your instrument. I wouldn't go on to the next step until I can play it physically on my instrument. All right, the next S.H.E.D step. This is H, highlight. This is where I feel where I started to really get better at my jazz theory, because I was taking the phrases the ear candy phrases, and I was trying to figure out how and why it sounded the way it did. This helped me understand scales, intervals, chord progressions. Decoding your phrases will help you understand how to go to the next step in the S.H.E.D method. So let's take Tom Harrell's 1-bar phrase. I'll put it on the screen here. The first thing that I will do is try to figure out what scale it may come from. To me, sounds like he's outlining minor pentatonic scale. Another thing that I will look for is the intervals between the notes. Another step that I will take is, now that I've figured out what chord I believe it's over, and superimpose it over several different chords. Let's check it out. All right, the next step in our S.H.E.D method is E, and this is expand, 12-key harmonic highway. This is really just transposing in all 12 keys. This is truly the way to internalize an idea. It also helps me play as a better musician on my instrument, transposing not only in the cycle of fourths or fifths. I will do it in chromatic, major seconds, minor thirds, tritones. So let's take Tom Harrell's idea. We're going to do this in major thirds descending. All right, here we go. All right, the last step in the S.H.E.D method is D, and this is for deploy, being robotic to natural. This is the application part. This is one of the most important parts of this method. I said in the very beginning of this video, when I was on stage with Tom Harrell, I'm not thinking, I'm just reacting and trying to have a flow. I like to practice my ideas over 2-5-1 chord progressions and as well as tunes. We're going to take Tom Harrell's idea. I'm going to practice it over a 2-5-1. I hope the S.H.E.D method helps you organize the way you should practice. To me, the S.H.E.D method is like a revolving door of constant practice ideas. If you're looking for more content, ideas, phrases, please go to my website, ericjacobsontrumpet.com. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you supporting my channel.